There is a kind of love that does not announce itself. It does not shout, accuse, or embarrass. It simply watches, waits, and then gently steps in when it matters most. This is the kind of love I learned to practice one season in my life. A season that began quietly, just 3 weeks after my son's wedding. My name is Megds, and I have lived most of my life in Addis Ababa, raising children, serving in church, and learning sometimes the hard way that wisdom is often louder in silence than in speech. Barely 3 weeks after my 32-year-old son, Dawit, returned from his honeymoon with his new wife, Hannah, I began to notice something unusual. Almost every evening, just as the sun dipped low and the city slowed into its familiar rhythm, Dawit would appear at my door. "Just passing by, Mum," he would say with a smile that did not quite reach his eyes. At first, I felt secretly pleased. What mother doesn't enjoy seeing her son? I assumed he missed his childhood home, the familiar smells, the old routines, the comfort of being cared for. But soon a pattern formed. He never came empty-handed with stories or laughter. Instead, he always asked the same question: "Is there food?" That question unsettled me. Dawit was newly married. His wife was young, intelligent, and eager to build a home. Why, then, was my son eating dinner at my house several times a week? When I asked him directly, he avoided my eyes. "It's nothing, Mum. Just work stress." A mother knows when her child is not telling the whole truth. On his 4th visit, Dawit arrived with one of his closest friends, Jonas, a 34-year-old man I had known since he was a boy. After they ate, I pulled Jonas aside and spoke gently, as a mother would. "Tell me the truth," I said. "What is really going on with my son?" Jonas sighed, clearly uncomfortable. Then he spoke quietly. "Auntie, Hannah cannot cook." The words landed softly, but the meaning was heavy. Jonas went on to explain that on days Dawit didn't come to my house, he either ate at Jonas's place or bought food outside. That night, sleep escaped me. I knew this was not just about food. This was about habits forming, resentments growing, and a young marriage slowly being pulled apart, not by anger, but by neglect. I stood at a crossroads. I could scold my son. I could confront his wife. Or I could do nothing and watch distance grow between them. Instead, I chose a 4th option: quiet guidance. The following Friday evening, Dawit stopped by again. After he ate, I spoke calmly. "Tell Hannah to come see me tomorrow morning," I said. "We need to go out together. It's a woman's thing." He looked relieved. Hannah arrived the next morning, neatly dressed, respectful, but visibly anxious. She was 26, still learning her way in marriage, in family, in herself. I told her I was hosting my church women's fellowship and needed help shopping. As we walked through the market together, I noticed how little she spoke. Her eyes watched my hands closely, as if afraid of doing something wrong. When we returned home, I surprised her. "You won't be cooking today," I said kindly. "Just watch." Relief and confusion crossed her face. For hours I cooked traditional soups, rich stews of chicken, fish and beef, and large pots of steaming rice. I explained nothing. I corrected nothing. I simply worked and she observed. When we finished, I asked her to divide the food into 2 equal portions. "One is for you to take home," I said. Her eyes widened. She didn't argue. She simply nodded. That food lasted 6 weeks. True to form, Dawit did not visit again until the 7th week. When he did, I repeated the same process. By the 3rd time, I asked Hannah to help. By the 5th, I let her cook while I supervised quietly. I never criticized. I never reminded her of the past. I watched something beautiful unfold. Her fear faded, her confidence grew, and her hands began to move with assurance. One afternoon, as she prepared to leave, Hannah hugged me tightly and whispered through tears, "Thank you, Mum. You saved my marriage and you never even scolded me. Today, I hear that with Dawit's encouragement, Hannah is considering opening a small restaurant in Addis Ababa. Looking back, I understand something deeply now. Not every problem needs confrontation. Not every mistake needs correction. Some hearts need encouragement, not exposure. Rather than becoming a reason for division, I chose to become a bridge. And in doing so, I watched love grow where criticism might have destroyed it. So today, I leave you with this. Encourage someone in love. Teach gently. Correct quietly. You just might be saving something very fundamental.